What's up, YouTube? Okay, for today's video, I've got a Wi-Fi battle with my latest team. But before we do that, let's cover the question of the day for the last video. I'm trying to actually remember what my last question was. What Pokemon in Gen 5 did not learn a TM? That answer was Tynamo. I think I worded it a little bit incorrectly. I was actually referring to 5th Gen. Okay, for today's question, what Dark Pokemon, Dark type, has the lowest base stat total? Leave your comment in the comment section. I'd like to know. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on the video as well. Right, today I've got a battle a little while ago, so I thought I'd upload this. It's quite an interesting battle, to say the least, and I wanted to get one up. Just been busy on holidays and stuff, so just snuck this one in. Okay, leading with Superstar this time. So we've got a good matchup here with Torterra being in the lead. And it was sort of a mixed team I was up against as well. It wasn't just a straight OU, which was a good change. So I just went here straight for Brave Bird. I just wanted to get some solid damage off. Unfortunately, the Cofferrigus sort of comes in, maybe expecting like a double edge or something, but that's okay. I know I'm going to get some sort of damage up against this guy. Do about half health there with Choice Band. Unfortunately, there I get the Mummy, so that's alright. I get some damage, and I can swap out. I can swap out afterwards, and I was sort of thinking here. Well, a Will-O-Wisp probably coming my way. Hopefully not a Shadow Ball. Expecting a switch, so Will-O-Wisp was good, so I can sort of just sponge that Typhlosion. That's good. Now I just sort of thought, well, let's just go for an Eruption because it's Typhlosion. It can hit very, very hard. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Anything using that at all, there's really no bad points about it, except for being sort of locked into it because I am Choice Scarfed. Now, obviously Blissey is going to come into this. Cofferrigus and Blissey are a very sort of strong combo. They work each other's weaknesses very well, so this is going to be quite tough to get around them. So obviously I can't stay into that matchup. I just got into Pumpkin here, so I thought it might be like Thunder Wave or Seismic Toss. I frisked out the leftovers, which I sort of knew I'd have. So I sponged the Seismic Toss there, it was great. And Blissey is going to get a little bit of help from his lefties now. So it just goes for Protect. Here I just went for Leech Seed because I sort of wanted Leech Seed. The next incoming Pokemon. I did notice there was a Go-Go on that team, and I did know that it would have Sap Sipper. I'm just going to adjust this microphone, it sort of just fell over while I was talking. So in comes the Go-Go now. I sort of thought that was sort of coming, so I went for Phantom Force instead. And this is sort of just a different sort of set I've got. It's more of a bulky one. Now, since it's a 2-turn move, he can easily sort of swap out of that and go straight back into Blissey, and this sort of sucks. It's sort of walling this set. Now Blissey's going to get his health back. It's really annoying to get past. So I don't really have too many physical attacks on this thing. It's more of a Stoller, defensive wall. So I just set up Seeds anyway. I thought, what the hell is Go-Go going to do to me, even if it gets a Sap Sipper? Blissey turns out to have Flamethrower, which does nearly half my health, which sucks. So it's about a 3-hit KO. About a 3-hit KO after Lefty's recovery. I can't really do a lot to it, but then at the same time, it can't do a lot to me because I am running Pain Split and I get most of my health back. Plus, you get big Leech Seeds from Blissey as well, due to its like massive amount of health, which is great, and I'm sort of got a lower base health. So Blissey's going to swap out into Cofferrigus, some sort of ghost move, no doubt. I just went for Leech Seed again because I thought that he would switch, and I was right, and I didn't have much to lose by using it again. I could just go for Pain Split the next turn if the Blissey did go for Flamethrower there. Now, this is such a bulky combo to verse. It's really quite annoying. I needed like a really strong mix attacker, which I didn't really have running on this team, unfortunately. So I didn't really like this matchup at all, because Cofferrigus can sort of bolt those Phantom Forces out quite easily. Typhlosion again, hoping it would go for a Will-O-Wisp or something like that. It goes for Disable, which is interesting. Maybe thinking I'd go for Phantom Force, disabling me, then shutting me down or forcing a switch. I don't know. Anyway, so I get a Leech Seed, bit of damage on this. I knew sort of Blissey would be coming into this one, so I just went straight for Focus Blast here, just to get some damage, I guess. There's nothing really much I can do to it. Unfortunately, it avoids the attack, but I was right on my prediction there, but Of course that misses. That's always away. Now I think by this time he realised that I was Choice Scarf and went into Cophorhynchus, because it was quite clear that he sort of guessed my item. Plus it's a pretty obvious item that it has anyway, so that's sort of fun. So more lefties recovery for this Cophorhynchus. There's not much else I can do here because I am locked into Focus Blast, so I have to swap out. I just went to Meowstic now. I do have Shadow Ball and I wanted to hit it with that, and I know it's definitely not as good as in special defense as defense. I take the Will-O-Wisp, which is fine. I guess I'm not a physical attacker, so that's not actually too bad at all. Now, I know it'd have some sort of ghost move, so I was thinking it may actually stay in here. I could have gone for Calm Mind there, but I went straight for Shadow Ball. Does loads of damage, nearly takes it out, which is good. A little bit of damage there for my Life Orb. I'm also burned, and it has Hex, so I'm going to definitely go down to that one. Because I've got a status condition and Hex does power that up. But my main objective there to get the Cophorhynchus down to lower health was sort of accomplished there, so that was good. It definitely sort of stops its walling capacity. So straight into Superstar now. I knew Blissey couldn't swap into this. Straight into the Brave Bird, and that was great because he had no real great check for that. And I finally got rid of the defensive wall. Even though I got the Mummy ability, it was cool because I could get past that. Yay, finally got rid of it. Okay, what's up next? A little bit of damage there from Brave Bird, I believe. So out comes Hawlucha. Now, I know I get outsped by this guy, but I didn't really have much to swap into this. It goes straight for Acrobatics there, and that's going to take me out. But I give it the Mummy ability, which is good, so I can't use it as Unburden anymore if it's got like Citrus Berry or Salac Berry, anything like that. So I guess that's a sort of a positive thing. But it's got Life Orb there, which is interesting. Now, I went to the Bootstrap here because I wanted to see if it had a fighting move or high jump kick or flying press, and I just did a double swap here just to sort of check that. And straight back into Pumpkin there, which is an interesting sort of risky play. I did risk out the Life Orb, and it uses High Jump Kick, which is good, so I can get some damage on this. That was awesome. Now, I've got max sort of health defense, so I know that I'm going to at least probably live one, but he goes for Sword Dance, so I'm like, oh crap, that's not good. So +2 attack there, which is not good for me at all. Straight for the Acrobatics there, it's going to hit me quite hard there, very, very hard. I just live with 26 health, so a little tiny bit of health here. My best option here was just to set up the Leech Seed because I knew after the Sword Dance would be wanting to stay in most definitely, and I've got Protect there, so I can probably take us both down on the next turn if I can stall out, which I was pretty confident I sort of could. So about 2 Leech Seeds to actually take it out. I don't think they'd be wanting to swap out either because it wants to get rid of my Gorgeist too. That's probably the most smart play there too. Knows I go for Protect, so it goes for another Sword Dance. Doesn't really matter because it's already sort of Leech Seeds are already down, so it's going to go down in I'd say the next turn anyway. Okay, little bit more recovery back there, but obviously it's not going to be enough. So this is a turn we're both going to go down. I do believe that they're not going to swap. I did believe at this time they're definitely not going to swap out. They've got +4 attack and they want to take my Gorgeist out, which is fair enough. But Gorgeist did a good job there, just tanking that hit and getting the seeds up there, and it does go down to Life Orb damage in the end, which is good. So Life Orb and Leech Seed sort of did some nice work, and that high jump kick was very, very handy. Okay, out comes the Go-Goat, which was a little bit of a worry at this point. So I thought, let's play around, see if I can do something with this fun set. So Go-Goat's going to set up Leech Seed. So it's I was thinking it might be like a bulk up set, so I just went straight for Toxic there. I knew that I have like milk, nearly all of them had Milk Trick. Now, since it's got the seeds up, I thought it might start using like any sort of physical move, like Horn, Leech, Earthquake, anything like that. So I just went for. I am actually carrying counter on this thing, just for the lols, because obviously it's got really bad defense. And I just live with 17 health. That was really awesome live because its health's like 1. Sorry, it's not health. Its defense is like 1, and I get the counter off, and that takes it out. That was so amazing. It's really good getting rid of that. So out comes the Blissey. I know it's going to outspeed me there and finish me off with the Seismic Toss. But I was really stoked how Happiny worked so well in that battle. It was good getting rid of the Go-Goat. Now, next poke I've got left, I think I had one, no, I had two pokes left. So this was a prime opportunity to bring in Bootstrap here and get my Shell Smash off because I knew that I'd get a switch. Blissey didn't really have much to hit me with. I was positive that it didn't have Thunder Wave. I think it may have been running Toxic or something. I'm not too sure. But anyway, I do get the Shell Smash off there, which is great, and I can sort of boost away now. The Torterra, I wasn't too sure if I could get past this, but I was going to give it the hardest possible shot I could throw at it. Unfortunately, I'm not actually life orbed here, so I knew I'd do a little bit less damage. The Torterra does hang on and goes for the Wood Hammer, and that's going to most certainly take me out after that drop and with the 4 times and everything like that. My only real saving grace was that it's a recoil move, and that's also going to take itself out, which is good, I guess. But I was trying to finish off the match there with Bootstrap there. So the last 2 pokes are Zapdos and Blissey. I knew that I'd never be able to get past Blissey, even if I was locked into Focus Blast. So it was pretty much a dead game here, but I had to try my best to try and get rid of that Zapdos. I go for the full blast eruption, nearly takes it out. I was very happy with that damage. Hits me with Thunderbolt, and I live, which was interesting. It's also got Life Orb, so a very sort of offensive team. And I go for another eruption. It's so powerful. It's probably got like 1 base power now, and that goes down the Zapdos. So the last poke, as I said, was a Blissey. I knew that I couldn't get past this. It was already game because I was locked into Trace Scarf. But it was good. Like, they performed really well against some of these high tier threats like Blissey and Koffarigus. Very strong walls to get past. So I think I had about 3 eruptions left. So this Blissey is just going to go for Protect. I'm not sure what they're doing that for. Maybe to sort of stall my moves out. Goes for another Protect. I think that's 2 in a row now, so I'm starting to get sort of a little bit pissed off here. I go for Eruption again, and that's not going to work. It goes for, that was 3 Protects in a row, and I've sort of got Struggle, and I can't do anything against that, and I'm going to take myself out. But it was an interesting battle, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and seeing my team versus some of the higher sort of threats. So if you want to do that question of the day as well, make sure you leave it in the comment section. What Dark type has the lowest base stat total overall? Leave that in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on the video too. And as usual, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Peace out.